You really do need to listen to this supposedly Christian woman talking about Ann Widdecombe and her legacy. Take a listen.
Her life, especially being 78 as well. I think that's quite a sad way to go out.
A sad way to go out? Go out?
But yeah, I think there is a lot of controversy around how she lived her political life. I'm a real believer that the values that we hold are the politics that we practice. And I feel like it would go amiss to not mention the fact that she pushed against LGBTQ.
Oh, here we go. Always the victim.
Throughout all of her career, I would also feel like it's time to say that she also said a lot of things about the victims of Harvey Weinstein during the Me Too. She said they chose it upon themselves, and she was vehemently anti-abortion.
But wasn't she Christian? They're her values. That's what she believes in.
So I feel like even though what's happened is absolutely awful.
So a nearly 80-year-old woman was bludgeoned to death, and it's absolutely awful. At least you're admitting that. It was absolutely awful.
Awful. There are a lot of people who won't be grieving this.
Nigel, do you think that's fair at a time when she's...
To be honest, I'm a bit shocked to hear that. I think that's completely inappropriate, and I think you will regret what you just said there.
Well said, mate. Well said. It was absolutely inappropriate.
I'm just stating the facts of her political career.
A lady has been murdered, and actually on some of the things you said, there's...
And there she said it again. Absolutely, she's being bludgeoned to death, and that's awful.
Things you said, there's lots of people, there's lots of gay friends of hers, she said, and I said in the comments, many of the points she made were grounded in her faith, her
I'm
beliefs.
Also a Christian, which are...
You're also a Christian, yet you're sitting there on a sofa when a lady is being murdered, talking about her the way you have. Come on, Christian, really?
Which are shared, you may not, but respect her views. And respect many other people's views who fundamentally disagree with you. And I'm really sad to be sitting on a chair here today next to you, because I'm quite uncomfortable sitting next to you after what you just said, to be honest.
Well said, and I'd feel uncomfortable sitting next to someone like that as well. Oh, she's not nice, is she? She's not a nice person. Don't forget, this has just happened, 48 hours, and she's sitting there talking about her like that. Bad.
I'm quite uncomfortable sitting next to you after what you just said, to be honest.
I hear that. But as someone who is queer, my rights has been affected by her speeches.
Victim. Doesn't matter that she was bludgeoned to death. I keep saying it. Bludgeoned to death, nearly 80 years of age. But her rights have been affected.
She has been a part of reform, which, as someone who had to live through what was a race riots of last year...
Race riots, all right. So it had nothing to do with 3 little girls getting murdered in a dance class and the government withholding information from us, important information from the public, like he had ricin and he had an Al-Qaeda manual. So that had nothing to do with it. It was just race riots, was it?
Her actions have contributed to a lot of my community having very difficult lives. So yes, it's audibly important.
But we also recognise at this time, it's sometimes just important to stop and reflect.
It doesn't sound like you do respect her.
No, I do.
Respect her. Respect Anne. She's just sat there for 5 minutes and actually tore the woman apart. This woman has just been murdered and she just tore her to bits.
I also don't feel the need to erase history. She did say those things, and as you said, she was a vehement person supporting her own opinions, and I can say the legacy that she's left has been a mixed bag for a lot of different people.
Well, there's a time and a place to express those views and comments, and now is not the right time.
But we're talking about her legacy, so I think it is.
And I think that gentleman, I don't know what his name is, was spot on. There is a time and there is a place, and now was not the time. Can you imagine when Joe Cox was killed? Can you imagine the right coming out and speaking like that? A day after the murder had happened. It wouldn't happen, would it? You would not do it. But these people think they have the right to sit there and talk like that about a woman that's just been murdered, an 80-year-old woman that's just been murdered. I'm speechless again. absolutely speechless. And I know a lot of people say, yeah, free speech, I get that. But as that gentleman's just said, there's a time and there's a place. What do you think? Let me know what your thoughts are. And as usual, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you all later. Ciao.